Yo guys, it's Bloons with Names and today we're gonna be doing the daily challenge. But first, one race pass. Alright, that's nice. Hold on, let me put on the large cursor so you can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, let's start with standard. On... I forgot what the name is, frozen over? I don't know. Well, anyway, starting with Quincy and a glue gunner to around 60, alright. Well, yesterday I didn't boat farm, but I think today I'm gonna do it. Because it's not too overpowered on this map, and if we're going to around 60, I want some extra money. I don't need it, but I want a little extra. So yeah, why not? So let's get Crow's Nest already. And yeah, merchantman. How many can I fit here? Like 4 hopefully, and then 3 over here, or 4 maybe? I don't know, we'll need to see. But yeah, I could also farm with like banana farms, but yeah, I'm a bit lazy today, I'm not gonna do that. So I think I'm just going to boat farm, yeah. I could also sniper farm, but I mean, starting with sniper farm isn't that great because it doesn't make that much money and it's very expensive. Then boat farming is a lot better, even though it's also a bit expensive to start with, but it's a lot more doable. And I could have also saved money by not getting Quincy down, but yeah, who cares? Like, how much would I have saved? Like 400 something? Yeah, it wouldn't have made a significant difference. Alright, the boat also got some of his pops. Yeah, later on you do a lot more. Especially when I get some upgrades, which I will need to defend later rounds, but still. Yeah, look, on these earlier rounds you don't make a lot of money. Maybe I also sell the glue gunner for... Ooh, to anti-stall the rounds. Because I want to make the money as fast as possible. But I think it's alright for now. On difficult rounds I can also use Quincy's ability, so pretty doable, I'd say. Alright, about 1k to go. 900. Yeah, maybe around 15 or something. Yeah, that is gonna be my prediction. Somewhere around that margin. Yeah. Like at the end of this round, maybe I have 1.9, maybe 2k. And then 401 round is a bit optimistic, but doable. Yeah, 960. And there we have yellows. Well, let's also put this guy on last. There we go. Yeah, so we had 2k. And yeah, 2.1. And then we have around 15. Yeah, I think we'll hit it on this round. Let's use Quincy's ability for the pinks. There we go. And Alright. We got him. We got our first merchantman. So at the end of this round he'll be making us some nice amounts of money. And with that we're gonna afford, well, more boats. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Let's put this guy over here. Just like that. And yeah, we'll just have to wait a little. But yeah, we already have the income of 2 rounds, so that's nice. Still, I'd need like 10 rounds to be able to afford this. So it's nice that the normal balloons, that the AI balloons also make money. Yeah. Alright, 2 more rounds. Maybe we'll also get it on the end of this round. Let's see. There we go. Wait, do we fit 2 boats in here? Hold on. Don't think so. Camos. Quincy can attack camos. Wait, do we get another boat in here? Hold on. Okay, we do. Well, let's level this one first. Don't want to spend some unnecessary money. I think this is a bit more beneficial. So with 2 merchantmen I make 440 per round. And depending on how much this round makes, I maybe get it up. Yeah, I think I get it this round. Let's use Quincy's ability when the yellows are coming. Maybe even now already. There we go. And then place our last merchantman in the middle. Oh, lead balloons. Yeah, we do not afford that, so I'm gonna spend that money. Why the hell not? Perfect, defended the lead balloons. Let's try to get the last boat in here. And there we go, perfect. Let's hit Quincy to strong. And then start leveling this boat. Yeah, easy. Then I can put this, make this a merchantman. I'm also gonna level this one for later lead balloons. Just like that. And then I'm gonna drop down some boats down at the bottom. There we go. And at the end I also want to get a mortar to unlock the secret. Not because he's strong, but because it's funny. I mean, why the hell not? I mean, there already was a challenge where you had to use him. Advanced challenge. I think he also stunts the balloons a little, which is also funny. Right, got another merchantman, so we're now at 5. Yeah, I'm not sure how many boats I can get here at the bottom. Hopefully 3 more, but looks very, very tight. I don't know if I can do that. Well, at the end of this round anyways, I'll get this boat. There we go. Alright, one up there. Let's see if we make enough money this round to be able to afford it. Wait, I think we do. Hold on. Yep, there we go. Alright, 2 more. Let's see. Alright. Let's see if I can fit one underneath this boat. Nope. Let's try this then. Yeah, I could be able to afford it this round. Yep, there we go. And the moment of truth. Let's see if this works. And it does not. Alright. That's pretty sad. Let's get out the mortar and target him over here. The question is, what am I gonna buy? Well, a sniper. I mean, middle path sniper, elite defender is pretty strong, so why not? Quincy ability for a little bit more damage, and that was the round 40 mob, defeated very easily. But we'll need to go to around 60, so I think the fastest way to do that is actually the sniper. Hey, there he is. The cave monkey. Yeah, I don't know what his stats are, but probably something like a dart monkey. And there you can see it, he also stuns balloons. I think 2 piers? Can't really see that well. Alright, supply drop. And that makes 1.1k per round, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's also target the mortar to a spot where he's actually useful. At the front. Yeah, if he's just still shooting at the place where the cave monkey was, I mean, it's a bit unnecessary. Then I can also use this damage for something useful. But it's not that bad. Alright, hopefully we get 1 ability and Elite Sniper after that, because Elite Sniper makes 3k, I think. Alright, let's get 1 supply drop. Yeah, 1.1 as I said. Yeah, because the ability cooldown resets, I think, so sometimes it's more beneficial to, yeah, see, to use the tier 4 ability before buying tier 5. But in this case, it doesn't really matter. And I think with the money, I'm gonna upgrade my boats to favorite trades. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Maybe if I have enough money, I buy a submarine. But I don't think that will be worth it. Right, first favorite trades obtained. 8 more to go. Oh no, that's not true, it's 7. And let's get our first elite sniper ability in just a second. There we go. Perfect, 3k to be exact. Another favorite trades with that money. I could also buff the sniper a bit for some more damage. Because his mob damage isn't that great, I think. Not sure though. And another favorite traits. What was that? Did you guys see that? It looked like Plasmaki Fan Club ability. The Storm of Arrows. That was very weird. Alright. Everything has a favorite traits up there. There's a Storm of Arrows for the Moab that did absolutely nothing. Yeah, Quincy's not that strong. And another 3k. Get another favorite traits with that. Oh, that's enough money for another one. 2 to go. Let's use Quincy's ability for that little bit of extra damage. And then I think this round we can get this favorite traits up. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. And then the last one. Almost, but if we use the sniper's ability, there we go, perfect. So that would be 8 favorite traits. And with that I think I'm gonna build a couple more snipers. Yeah, why not? Or should I go for farms now? Nah, I'm just gonna go with snipers, why not? There we go. And let's get another one. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna buy the upgrades. Don't really think it's worth it. Alright, let's fit another one over here. And I think After this round we have enough money to afford this supply drop. With the end of round cash. Hopefully. Or with the help of the ability. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Almost the last round. Let's put one over here. Perfect. Storm of arrows on that BFB. Let's also upgrade these. Use Quincy's ability. And there we go. Perfect. And yeah, right onto the advanced challenge. From Pizzasaurus. Alright, let's go. Round 23 and 24. Let's see what the modifiers are. Well, no monkey knowledge, only 1 life, or regrow. Alright. Seems to be doable, I think. First I'm gonna try a little mer monkey. Wait, can I afford top path if I don't buy middle path? Hopefully. I cannot, okay. Well, let's try this. Okay, we can only use 1 tower as well, we need camo, okay. Camo, find the camo tower. Wait, it's actually find the camo tower. Well, I think... Wait, am I stupid? Okay, we can use Super Monkey. Let's see. Can we use Super Monkey? Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't create a regrow farm. And we don't have enough money for Ultra Vision. Yeah, and then he's all the way over there. So yeah, that's our only option. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, maybe like this. Maybe this works. But then they can regrow. Yeah, that's not very good. Okay, this could work, this could work. If he pops down... Yeah, there we go. Let's go, that was it. Alright, so it was the placement that mattered. Put him over here so that he can still pop out the blue balloons and he get enough money for the camera upgrade. So yeah, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.